What is up, Overwatch fans out there? Sorry about the break there, but we are about to jump into a game, and I'm actually pretty excited about this one because of how good of a showing one of these teams have had. This is going to be the Nosebreathers up against Acute Gaming. It's going to be a good one indeed. We saw that. I think Acute Gaming was our first stream game, and they were really good. So
yeah, they put on a great show against Meme Bankers, which unfortunately fell to them. But here we get to see them again against Nosebreathers, who are apparently not so bad themselves. So let's see how this one goes.
Good enough to get into the next round. Rockin'. So our first on the left here, Lofty, Jake, Blakey, Slaposaurus, Daft, and Efi are going to be the Nosebreathers. And they are rocking a very standard, fleshed-out defense composition here with the Mercy, the McCree, the Widowmaker, the Reinhardt, Winston as the off-tank, and Efi as support. We're going to see Lucio in every game, my friend. Lucio and McCree, they are always going to be picked. They are so good at what they do.
Absolutely. And on the other team, we've got Swellen as Mercy, Widowmaker is Sheepy's choice, J-Dubs as Genji, Lord Abbott as McCree. Again, he did fantastically against Meme Bankers. Jay, once again, as Reinhardt, also his strong point, and Xeon as Soldier 76, also a very good comp there. Actually not going for the double support, though, as many teams have been.
Yeah, just a single support, and that's it's not too bad because he only has one tank to deal with. So Jay is their only tank. The rest are damage dealers and quite squishy. Reasonably easy to top them off with Mercy. She has a very fast heal, a single target heal. So yeah.
Absolutely. And they're also defenders. I mean, with the Nosebreathers being the attackers here, they need the Lucio to help them push through, I think. So I do like the choice for them to have both of those supports instead.
That's right. And here comes the push, the attack here from Acute Gaming. Already, J-Dub's getting pretty fresh here. He's rocking Genji instead of Pharah this time. Sitting behind Jay's shield and just starting to peek around the corner and seeing what they can see. They don't know about the composition. They're just now getting a good idea of it. Okay, they don't see any Torb turret to pick off. They don't have a Bastion to deal with. So J-Dubs has a little bit of free reign here. He can't be auto-targeted down by anything.
J-Dubs has to be careful, though, because Widowmaker has got him in her sights. Yeah. Trying really hard to pick him off above all else. He is probably one of the better players on this team as well.
J-Dub's on the prowl, though. Widowmaker in trouble. She has to evacuate that high ground.
Yes, indeed. And that actually gives it up to J-Dubs if he wants to sit there and shuriken away. And it looks like our friends here at Acute Gaming have been on the point. They're starting to get a few ticks on it. But very quickly, we see Nosebreathers trying to shove them off.
Yeah, didn't quite get to that first pip of capture there, but they do get a little bit of damage done. And it does look like the attacking team's actually going to be completely mopped up here by the Nosebreathers. And that actually excites me, Zeph, because I know how good Acute are. We saw them on stream, and that means we're going to have ourselves a nice competitive game.
Very good. Blakey getting himself another beautiful position with a Widowmaker to start getting some snipes off long before they can get in here. He has been spotted though, so has to be a little bit careful as some fire does come his way. McCree, Lord Abbott breaking off to go find that, and might even get a flank in himself if he can eliminate Blakey.
Mercy undoing a bit of the damage, but they're kind of getting resurrected right in the face of the defending team here, who are all alive with a lot of hit points. Jake does get picked off, but they do manage to at least push back the attack again.
Yes, indeed.
That was a sick flank there. Nice play there.
Yeah, very well done. But Nosebreathers do hold strong, and J-Dubs comes out. He's got really no support for himself right now, so does need to be a little bit careful. Is instead going to follow in the footsteps of McCree over here. His buddy Lord Abbott going to try and find that Widowmaker, but we do have Winston jump straight up on top there to try and help his buddy out. And
Winston is the counter to Genji. He's going to make things tough for J-Dubs. His job is to shut J-Dubs down. And at the moment, we've got Lord Abbott coming through here with McCree. He's got to be very, very careful not to jump into McCree fire. Can get flashbanged and right-clicked to death very easily. And the attacking team just sort of readjusting themselves, getting ready for another push here. They still have a bit of time on the clock. 2.5 minutes left.
Yeah, trying really hard to stay behind that Reinhardt shield. Noticing it's a little bit difficult to get through, so they've changed out for a Zarya, another off-tank. That's an extra shield or two on the team as well to help push them through here. But Nosebreathers have got their ground covered very, very well. Reinhardt even come through the building, shielding that area off to kind of say, no, if you're going to come through, you have to come through the main alley.
See that J-Dubs has switched to McCree here. Genji not going to have too much of a good time here with the composition of the Nosebreathers. Nosebreathers still holding that point pretty. There's the Primal Rage from Daft, and he's starting to slap people around inside the building. And we've got Zion trying to get damage done with that Soldier, just picking off pop shots to the side there. But the Reinhardt shield too strong, and with Blakey on the high ground with this Widowmaker, he is just making an easy pickings here for the sniper of their team. And they deflect them again, and a minute and a half left on the clock.
I gotta say, Slaposaurus doing a really great job with Reinhardt here on the defense. Always where he needs to be, always blocking shots. And as a result, it's actually really hard for these guys to pick off any real key members of this team. So let's see, they're under pressure now. They really have to get something going. Again, we have Genji moving up through the building to try and get a couple of pickoffs on the side, distracting those guys while the rest of the team pushes up towards that point, and they are on it. Can they hold on to it, though?
Yeah, starting to get a bit of a contest happening now. Jay with the Earth Shatter, not an incredibly effective ult, though. He doesn't get too many of them. And Jay does actually not have that much support left. There's the right click, the flashbang from McCree. Jay goes down. There goes their tank, and there goes their pushing potential. And actually, that Lucia ult probably not even needed at all, because they just have enough to deflect completely here. And Acute Gaming are in trouble now. 40 seconds left to take point 8.
Oh man, a bit of a scrappy engagement for them. The ult not getting a lot. Did get Blakey taken out on the Widowmaker there by J-Dubs, but that was basically all the work that they were actually able to do. So now they have to regroup, try again, maybe get another flank going there to deal with Widowmaker and whoever else is sitting up there at the moment, because that's really the only time that they get to push right through. Winston tries to jump up there and chase after Widowmaker, and the rest of the team once again taking the opportunity to try and move on to the point.
Jay gets a great pin there, does take out Widowmaker, but he has more work to do here. That's a much better Earth Shatter here. Getting some damage done. Slaposaurus again deflecting. Zion not being able to get too much done for his team here. And look at that kill feed. Oh my god, the Nosebreathers have just completely wiped the floor with Acute Gaming in this first round here, and that is definitely going to be theirs.
Very
well defended.
nice. That last Earth Shatter flattened Lord Abbott and Sheepy. J-Dubs falling quickly after that. I mean, that's kind of your core, your beef, and one of your biggest points of damage. Very well done by these guys.
No surprises here. We saw the team prioritize trying to take this guy out because he was doing work for the Nosebreathers, man. Look at this. Snipes here with this Widowmaker.
Yeah,
don't even need to finish off Lord Abbott.
Yeah, funnily enough, most of this is like the first couple of kills are close range. Very nice. 4 in a row right there.
Yeah, nicely done there by Blakey.
Yeah, very good job.